Hi Aquarius, this is Heather, the medium on a mission, and I'm bringing you your October forecast. And so I'll kind of explain my process and the way that I work, and then I'll go into the channeled messaging, and then I'll do the cards as well. And so the way that I do my readings is I do the past, present, or future energies, as well as it could serve the purpose for you of the physical body, the mind, and then the spirit. So it'll be body, mind, and spirit. So depending on, both ways could resonate, or just one could resonate for you. So it just depends on kind of where you're at in the energies and what serves you best. And so I'll be using my, let's see, I've got a few cards I'm going to be using this month. I'll be using the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. I'll then be using the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. And I'll be using my cards When Spirit Speaks, and then I'll be using the Halloween Tarot card as well, and then I'll be wrapping it up with the Affirmators cards. So the way that I'll do this, again, I don't read like normal readers. I go with the energy of what I'm getting. So sometimes the card meanings will resonate for you, sometimes they will not, but I'll just really kind of give whatever energies I'm getting. And so as I tuned into your sign, Aquarius, so the biggest thing that I received for your sign was this feeling of breakthroughs. And so this feeling of, it's almost like third time's a charm, like once, twice, like 3 times, okay, now I've got it. And so I feel a little bit of a beating of the head, and like, okay, why, this feeling of in the past it hasn't worked out, I haven't been able to make success out of it, but I feel like the breakthrough is occurring, or you're going to be stepping into that energy very soon, and I feel like it's on the horizon. And as I'm saying that, when I tune in, I feel like there's several guides that are here. I don't feel like there's any one particular spirit. I actually feel a collective energy that's coming forward as which to sort of give you props and support for this next leg of the journey. So I would not be shocked if we, spirit cards pop out, like if there's a lot of spiritual energy, because I do feel like this is sort of them guiding you right now and the feeling of this breakthrough occurring. So hang in there, hang on, because it's coming your way. So with that being said, let's jump into the reading and we'll see what spirit has from a physical body or the past situation for you at this time. And as I'm doing this right now, I keep hearing time is relative, and I'm not sure what that means or why that would be, but I hear that over and over. There's something about timing, and that's significant here for you as well. And I feel like some of you are in that space of like, I feel like I got to get it right. And the feeling of a clock ticking, or the feeling of that pressure of achieving or doing something. But I feel like Spirit's saying, give yourself some more grace here, that it's quite okay. So Healer of Ages. So a few signs got this month. And this is this feeling of it being sort of, I get a divine intervention, divine guiding with this. And so I just feel like for you guys in particular, some of the other signs I got kind of a different energy. For you, what I'm getting is more around this, whatever path that you're on, and this it's sort of like, I don't know if you guys have been sort of praying or seeking of this, but I feel like because of that, it's coming into fruition. But it's this sort of energy of, it's quite a beautiful card. If you look at it here, you've got, the card of Jesus Christ. It's kind of doesn't get any more master ascendant than that. And so he's holding out his hands just to say, I'm here, I'm leading the way. And I keep getting, as I'm saying that, I'm getting, the footprints in the sand. It's that feeling of, when there was only one because I carried you. And so it's the acknowledgement of him sort of carrying you through this next leg, because I feel like you're tired. I feel like it's like this feeling, do I really want to continue doing this? Do I really want to try again? Some of you may have tried your hand at, doing certain things when it comes to a career, a passion, anything like that, or even a relationship where it's like, I just don't feel like we can make it work, or this feeling of that. But it's this feeling to keep trying and keep going with it, because it's success is right around the corner, right? The breakthrough is occurring right when we want to sort of give up, right? And so Let's see what else Spirit has to say as it relates to the physical or the past energies of what's occurring. Okay, oh, all right. I'm going to, let's see here. I'm going to take them all. 3 cards just popped out and I feel like I need to take them all. So the 4 of air we've got there. And then we've got, which you guys are an air sign, so that's you. I feel like that's your energy. The Chariot, yep. And then the Strength. That goes exactly with everything that I've been feeling. This feeling of, okay, here you are. You're the air sign, right? And you're a feeling of this feeling of just sort of being in this stale, like, okay, where's this going? I feel like I'm all alone. I feel like there's, only one footprints in the sand. Where do I go? What do I do? And this feeling of moving forward. It's the physical. So again, some of you, this might be the past. You may have put your foot on the metal and you're going forward, but it's this feeling of it's happening, it's moving forward, and you've got the strength in which to do so. So that's really significant for you. And look at 7, 8. I mean, that's kind of a significance there as it relates to that. And the other thing I'll say here too, that's sticking out to me is 5 and 1 is 6, 6, 7, 8. So you've got the progression here. So this, no doubt, without a doubt, is where Spirit's going with this message. And definitely you've got the strength. It's happening now. It's all coming into your space at this time. So it feels really good for your energy, Aquarius, sorry. And just know that it's the breakthrough's occurring. It's happening. So let's see what else Spirit has to say. All right, opportunity. There you go. All right, perfect. So this, whatever breakthrough is, whatever, nobody else has gotten this card for this month. So you guys get it. It's all you. This is coming forward for you, and it's quite amazing. I think it's beautiful because I love how when Spirit says, there's a breakthrough, it's occurring. And then boom, the cards just validate everything that I'm feeling and getting. I think it's amazing and beautiful. So I think it speaks for itself. There's some sort of opportunity. And I have to say too, the number 5 is significant attached to this as well. I don't think we have the 5. Well, we've got the 51, but there's something about the number 5. So you might be seeing 555. That might be significant for you as well. But definitely you've got some major opportunity that has either was in the past and now you're kind of through that space, or it's within your physical space and what's coming into your energy. So again, it's going to be different for everyone. This is a general reading. So let's keep going and see what Spirit has to say in terms of the mind energy, what's going on in the mind space for Aquarius at this time. All right, what messages do you have for Aquarius in terms of the mind for October and what's going on to their... For some reason, this is really odd, but I'm hearing Canada, and I'm not sure what that means, but usually doesn't come up in a reading, but I have to just give whatever I get. And that might be the significance of the Canadian like maple or the sign of Canada. I'm not sure, but something about Canada. Okay. And there's something about shoes, filling shoes. So there's someone, it feels like there might be coming into that energy as well. Okay, so third chakra, and so that's your solar plexus, and so there's a lot of this coming in this month as well. There's something about the energy of the third chakra, but that's really about the drive and the willpower. And I just did, I believe it was Cancer's reading, and so Cancer's reading, and there's something connected with Cancer and you guys as well. So I just feel like this feeling of, because they received that message. So you might have a Cancer connection in your reading here. So you might want to go check out that sign as well. But there's definitely something regarding something that you're doing. There's something that you are a breakthrough. It's occurring. Anytime I see the third chakra, the solar plexus, it's really around your drive and will, and that means that there's something going on where you're invoking change, and it's really just the breakthroughs occurring. You said, you know what, I'm tired of doing this. I'm moving forward. I'm going on to the next leg. I'm taking the mountain. I'm doing what I need to do in order to move forward. And so I feel like you're in it right now. Spirit's acknowledging that as well. So again, that's that kind of the strength moving forward, the Chariot. That's it. That's what you've got. So that's beautiful. All right, let's keep going and see what else Spirit has to say. I just love how things unfold and how it's all sort of a validation of the sequencing of events, of how they pop out and how it validates to some of the information I was getting in meditation. So that just kind of speaks to the awesomeness of Spirit. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for Aquarius for the month of October as it relates to what's going on in the mind space or the current circumstances at this time? The energies. The Magician. Okay. So you guys have a lot of strong, there's something connected with you. I did really good shuffling. There's something connected with you and Cancer. Cancer got new beginnings. You're getting opportunity. There's something very much connected with the two of your readings. I'm not sure what that is, but there's something connected there. So this is really what's on your mind. You're like, you know what? I'm driven. I've invoked my solar, or my solar plexus. And as a magician, I'm moving forward. I'm making this my life, and I'm moving in that direction. So it feels really positive in terms of the energy of what you're bringing into your space at this time. So really, really good information here, from Spirit. It's just beautiful. The Chariot, Magician. It's all just like opportunity. It's all there. I'm definitely feeling it. All right, Spirit. What other messages do you have for Aquarius for the month of October? Yeah, and I also, there might be some physical travel for some of you. You might be going to see somebody. You might be, there might be a rekindling of some things going on, but there's definitely, and you might actually have a relationship where it doesn't have to be romantic, but the feeling of kind of trying again, doing it again. And so these two popped out, so I'm taking them both. We've got communication, third chakra. If you can see that. And then we've got graduation. Opportunity, graduation. It doesn't get any kind of clearer than that from my perspective. And so either something was said, somebody's kind of having those conversations. And that's, again, anytime you sort of have a three-peat, if you will, this feeling of you're getting it right this time, though, that you've communicated what needs to be said. You're going after what you desire. You're not sitting back anymore. You've got the Chariot. You're moving forward. You've got the strength this time. There's something about, you've tried it in the past. It feels like you may have tried it a couple times before, and it's the feeling of, gosh, this can't happen. I can't do this. But now it's a non-negotiable. It's happening now. You've got the power that you've never had before. You've got it right in your third chakra. You're the magician. You're making things happen. You're speaking your truth, and you're allowing that energy to come in, and you're graduating on to the next level. So quite beautiful. It feels like a lot of the readings have been good this month, but I love ending. You guys are the last sign I'm doing this month. And so you guys, I feel like this is ending on such a good and high note, which is everything I've been feeling for the month of October. So I'm super excited for you guys and love to hear what you guys have to say in terms of this energy that's going on for you. And please do comment if it resonates for you. So actually, let me see here. Let me do these ones again. So, all right, so let's see what Spirit has to say just in terms of general energies. And what Spirit messages do they have regarding your future, or what's coming into your space? What sort of encouragement can Spirit provide to you at this time as it relates to this opportunity, this breakthrough that's occurring for you? Feels super amazing. Okay, this one. Okay, man holding a coin. And so this is card 43. All right, perfect. So what I get around this is this feeling of there's something around achievement. Again, that it's holding a coin, money. There's something around that. Now, this doesn't have to be involving a man, but I will say that the masculine, when we step into our masculine space, is where we really tend to fight for ourselves, and we have that strength and inner courage to stand up, speak our truth. A lot of times, as women, if we step into that energy, that masculine energy, that's where we really kind of own our power. And so it's not being sexist. It's not saying a man versus a woman. It's the energy. And again, Spirit said this on one of the other readings, and I can't articulate this enough, on the other side, they don't have genitals. They don't have a sex. They come through with an energy that they resonate with. And so if they're in that space of more of a strong energy and very, very sort of vocal, they come through as a man. But there's a lot of times when I get a feminine energy, it's more of the softer, the sweet, you know, you have to have both. It's the yin and yang. You can't have one without the other. And if you can balance the two energies, well, that's like a perfect human right there. So that's what we've got, but I feel like this is something involving money. So there's something regarding a money situation as well. This might be a situation where you're, again, like I was saying earlier, career tied back to that. There might be a relationship where it feels like this time around it's an equitable relationship. So you know, there has to be an equal exchange in any sort of anything. And so it feels like this time you're doing it in a way that's equally exchanging for both parties, and it feels like it just works better this time because it's not one-sided. And so that's really what's important to know here. There's something about the energies being equal and fair and balanced. All right, let's see here. Let's see what other messages Spirit has for Aquarius for the sign, or I'm sorry, for the month of October. What messages do you have for Aquarius at this time? Messengers of Earth. All right, perfect. So yeah, this is definitely there's something, and there might be an earth sign that's involved in this as well, but this is ooh, yeah, there's a lot of energy coming off of this card, and it's just this feeling of being, and the one thing I'm really drawn to here is how her heart is sort of, it's almost like this circle around her heart, and it's illuminated, and it's this feeling of going forward and doing it in a way that it's more purpose driven this time. There's something about what you're doing. You're fighting for what you want. It's almost like this warrior. She's going forward. She's got a message. She needs to be heard, and she is of this earth. And she's let it be true to her. The other thing I see, I'm drawn to as well, is around this 3, like third time's a charm. There's something about that. If you could look, she's wearing these like 3 this earring that has 3 circles, and circles is this feeling of sort of completion in and of itself. But she's holding 3 of them, and it's this feeling of 3 times. She's going forward with the lessons from the past, and it's making her stronger. Wow, that's beautiful. There's a lot of that energy coming in here. So let's see what else Spirit has to say. Spirit's got your back on this one. They're supporting you. You're the warrior. You've got that energy. And the other thing I like too is I'm just hearing from Spirit as well that I'm connecting with this. They're showing me what I was talking about, the balance of energies and the yin and the yang, and this feeling of, oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. So what I was saying about a feminine who comes through as a very strong energy, and it's almost like she's tapped into her masculine energy. But look at, like, she's like, this is her right here. She's that kind of perfect balance. She's both this feminine energy of love and light, but she's also a strong warrior. And so that's exactly what I was just talking about. It's amazing. And it's like the pentacles, right? The round, the circle. He's holding it in his hands, which is kind of a, you know, they say men tend to make more than women, and it's sort of the shift of society and where that needs to go. That's really what I'm getting there with that. But then she's holding it in her heart. And to me, that's when I connect with Spirit in terms of energy. That's where I see the big differences, because men tend to speak up and have that space of strength. And as a result, they speaking from experience, I have a personal experience myself where all things being equal, and just because of being able to do that, this person was able to lift up in their career more so than the feminine was. And so I feel like this feminine is sort of throwing away those sort of things and integrating all aspects of the feminine and the masculine into herself in which to own her power. So it's quite beautiful, just amazing, beautiful cards. Oh, I love it. All right, let's see what else it has to say as it relates to this message. Kind of a badass Aquarius. There's something going on with you as well that you're just, there's a badass energy that's coming into your space at this time that definitely warrior, the warrior princess. It's like a Wonder Woman. It's just beautiful. You're taking that power and you're making it yours. And you're focused. You're very focused as well. Okay, envision. And so this is really kind of goes really nicely with this opportunity card and all of this stuff. It's about really sort of what is she envisioning? What does she want? Whatever she wants, she can have. And she's focused. So now is the time. Strike while the iron's hot. You know what you want. You need to go after it. And so Spirit's telling you, really take this time to envision what you want for your life and the directions you want to go, because it's within your span of control and your power in which to own that. These two cards alone is, I mean, these three really together, that's quite amazing. I mean, that's kind of, Spirit would give that message to so many in terms of being able to really envision the life that they have and being able to balance the two, masculine and feminine. That's kind of the ultimate achievement there. So quite beautiful message for you guys for this month. Amazing. All right, let's see what the general theme is for the month of October and what's going on in terms of the energies. Let's just see what Spirit has to say as it relates to Aquarius for the month of October. All right. Okay, Six of Bats. All right. And let's see here. I just want to make sure what the bats reference is to. So the bats are the swords, which is the air sign, which is you guys, right? So so definitely you guys are you're the air sign. You are moving forward. Look at this. On the boat, moving forward, you see, you know, this sort of energy of, there's something about the threes that's significant as well. You've got the sixes here, and this is about, you know, doing the do-over, kind of going forward, but you're doing it in a way, you're taking forward your experience that you have through these sort of struggles that you've been going through, and you're going in the direction of what you're seeking. So you're very focused. She's going, it's quite amazing here. It's just amazing. It's beautiful. So I love that. I love that. Spirit's telling me to pull one of my cards as well. So just to accompany that, I think I need to do more. So I'll do that. Okay. Okay. Enlightened. Yep. So goes quite well. It's amazing how all this is sort of coming together. So this is, to me, again, all of this stuff that you've got here, this is showing the card of enlightenment, that you've sort of made that space for yourself, and you are going forward this experience with the enlightenment of the past. Just like I was saying, you're carrying all that with you. You've got all that experience that you're kind of moving forward with, and you're doing it in a way that you're now enlightened more than you've ever been before. This is card 43, which is 7. You've got the 7th chakra. You've got another 7 right here in terms of the chariot. I mean, it goes without saying, right? It's quite beautiful. It's an amazing spread there. I really like your reading this month. Let's see what just general affirmation cards Spirit has for you this month. You guys are gonna have to let me know what's going on. This is beautiful. Best for last, I feel like, I guess, right? I mean, what a way to end. The monthly readings are beautiful. All right, let's see here. Spirit, what messages do you have for Aquarius for affirmations for the month of October? Okay, generosity. All right, there we go. I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know there is more than enough to go around, and the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. That's funny. So I just feel like this is Spirit saying, you know, a lot of times when we go through these experiences in life and we have all this energy, a lot of times when we finally, we've sort of kicked ass and we got to where we needed to go, we feel so blessed to be there, and we sort of relish in stay in that space, but Spirit's asking you to sort of look behind you and see if anyone else needs help. And so I'm getting that just hits really strong with me. This feeling of, now that you've achieved, you've had the strength to move forward, you've got this balance, you've created this sort of space that you want. You've been helped as well. You know, you were shown the generosity through Spirit to move forward, and the strength and conviction, and now the opportunity is yours. So what can you do to kind of pay it forward to others in the human experience? So what a way to end, Aquarius. I feel like that's just beautiful. It's just such a good wrap up, and you've got a lot of Spirit energy in your reading, and really being divine and knowing that you, look at this, I keep being drawn to this lion here. There's something about, you might have a Leo connection as well, but there's some, I mean, look at, like, just roaring, just the strength of that. I keep being drawn to that. So you've got the energy to succeed, and it's definitely within your space. And so if you're not already there, it's going to be coming into your future. And just know that, you know, just don't forget the people at the bottom. help out those that you know that you've passed along the way, and see if anyone else, you know, in the race needs some help as well. So I just wish you all the many blessings for October. I hope it's an amazing month, and I just wish you all the best. Namaste.